Hello. I wanted to plan some videos and do some proper videos. But I thought if I have to wait till I sit down and plan something, then you're gonna have to wait a bit longer. So I thought I'd better just do a normal talking sort of vlog. My camera keeps sticking. It's not a good thing. Sorry. Yeah. So I have been on holiday. I went back to work today. It's Monday. It's bank holiday Monday. I went back to work after 2 weeks off now. I'm sorry during that 2 weeks I didn't make more videos, but it's actually easier for me to do them when I get back in from work, because I was a bit, apart from the times when I was busy, I was a bit lost. Sorry, the TV's really putting me off. I can always cut that bit, couldn't I? Because if I stop, don't know how to do it right. I did make a few videos, but not as many as I was going to, and I didn't really do a lot. But I do feel more relaxed now than I was. So doing not so much isn't productive, and I like to be productive. But on the other hand, good to have a relax. You know, I felt good about going back to work. The weekend I went to visit my friend Dave in Huddersfield. I've never been there before, but he met me at the station. I wanted to go to the cinema while we were there to see that Limitless, or Jake Gyllenhaal one. That was so funny. You know what it is? I've got it here because I was looking for it. Gone past it. Source code. Anyway, so at the cinema he was at, where are you? I've lost you. There you are. Where he was at, they didn't have those movies on. So then he got a bit angry, I think. Seemed angry when I didn't want to go anymore, because I didn't want to just go. I mean, it's expensive nowadays, cinema. I don't want to just go and just see anything. So we didn't go. But I since watched it on free TV. But then I was doing something else at the time, and I missed the end. And when I tried to just watch the end, it wouldn't let me go back to the beginning again. So either it had a sudden end or it didn't have the end. I think it had a suddenish end. But it was good. Yeah, I'd watch it again. I'm going to try and rent it or get a copy of it somehow, watch it again. I mean, not fantastic good, but yeah, it wasn't poo, you know. Sorry, shouldn't say poo. Yeah, the parts of the journey were quite stressful, but really I should be able to cope with that kind of stress. Sometimes when I get stressed, I don't really know how to cope with it extremely well. But luckily, the couple of times it went away. I mean, like, it's the thing that was making me upset when it stopped. Anyway, I don't really want to talk about it too much because I think I'd feel it again, so I don't want to. Anyway, probably be boring for you to know. I did take my puzzle book with me. I didn't take my earphones though. I think that's the best way. You just put music in and you don't get to hear anything that might, you know, bother you. You just go properly to your own music, and music's wonderful. So, but I didn't take it. I can't get my I can't get my iTunes to work properly. My computer can't find the music, so I basically have what's on my iTunes and I can't really change it. But I can't resync it because I lose a lot of the songs because my computer can't find them. And I can't be bothered at the moment to go through all my CDs and re-log them onto my computer. And I'm not bad. I'm not as bad as some people who can't. Like my mum probably couldn't even turn a computer on, and she'd be scared to. No, I can't turn it on. Yeah, I can turn it on and do basic stuff. Slightly, I'm better than quite a lot of people that I know. When I see them do on computers and doing stuff, I always think, don't really know what you're doing there. I have quite a affinity with machines. I'd like to think. But it's just the technical stuff. But I suppose I could just look it up. But we never had the up-to-date technology as I was growing up, so I don't expect to now. It's not something that's mega important to me to have the like iPhone or top iPad, whatever's in vogue or the new sort of technology. I find it interesting, but I don't expect to have it. Oh my gosh, this is getting long and I hardly said anything. This is that blue nail polish thing that Revlon sent me, so I put it on to try. I don't love it. I think it looked good on your toes probably, or on someone really tanned. I just feel like I'm a little kid who's been playing in paints. But it's well on trend, and so is yellow, so it's called Blue Lagoon. Did you see me swear? I saw me swear. So I had some really interesting dreams, but I can't remember a lot of them because I kept going back to sleep. But I do remember an adventure, a horse. The person was on a horse. I think the person was me, but it was a man. Crazy. And there was asking people for directions, and a lot of the time they weren't telling the truth. I had a compass, and I couldn't quite work it out, either that or someone telling the truth. I don't know. There was a wood town made of wood, completely like wood or bamboo town, and this underground thing I had to go through, or we had to choose whether, I don't know, it was like, shall we go through it or shall we go a different way? It's longer but it's safer and this is dangerous. And I was like, yeah, do it, yeah. I was like, if that's the way through that way and other people go through that way, then go through that way. But it was a really tiny entrance, and I thought it was going to be underwater and then up through this tiny entrance. But didn't feel like being underwater when we went down. But there was like detergent dripping or something dripping. Anyway, I didn't enjoy squeezing through the hole. I remember that. In and especially out, because it was so narrow and that feeling was horrible. But I don't remember the rest, and there was a lot of stuff. Sorry about that. Sorry that was so vague, because I used to be amazing about remembering dreams. But I think you have to really think about it as you're waking up. And if you have to wake up and then think about something else immediately, you lose it. So, and the only reason I remember any of that first bit is because I had to get up and go to the loo and stuff, and I remember it because of that. And the other times I just woke up and then went back to sleep for something else. So, or I woke up and then Dave was talking to me. Anyway, in my on my travels at one point we went to Peace Hall in Halifax, and there were some interesting shops there, and I got some rose quartz, and it's in the other room so I can't show you it. But it's the unpolished type. Maybe I should go get it. I can always cut it out. I'll just quickly go get it. Hello. This is my original piece of rose quartz. It's not been polished or anything. You know, my mum's all into crystals, or sort of into crystals. She's not like all airy fairy. She doesn't go on about it. She doesn't like worship them or say anything weird about them, but she used to be into them quite a lot, and she used to say this one's for so and so or that one's for whatever, and I can't remember. But I've always liked rose quartz. It's like my stone or something. And so anyway, these are my new ones, slightly smaller. They're only £1.50 each, and they've got lots of nice flat sides on, you see, which is great for putting on your head when you have a headache, and or if you have, like, you know, eye migraine. These work for me better than painkillers for migraine. And now, if like that one stops working, like say it gets too warm, I've got some other cold stones. So I'm not superstitious, but the way I see it is I don't like paracetamol and aspirin and drugs that we have are taken from plants, and then they're natural, and I think other things have effects on us. I wouldn't call it powers, but say if something's going to have an influence or an effect, then why not take advantage of that? Now, if somebody said, oh, this will do whatever, and I tried it and it didn't, then I probably would think it was rubbish. But it's pointless just saying it's rubbish because you don't understand it. But, I mean, at one point there was, what about electricity or magnetic fields, or what about radio waves and things we can't see? There's plenty of things we can't see. So however it works, even if it's just that it's cold, it works, and it works the best. So I like it, and I find it a healing, calming stone. So anyway, I better stop because my camera keeps jumping, and I bet this is going to be all out of time because of that, and I'm sorry that it's not a topic video or anything exciting. Okay, so